What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you can start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
We've been drinking like we're dying, driving like we stole the damn thing. We're all deranged and damaged, but goddamn it, I love it. Goddamn it, I love it, and we deserve to be loved a hell of a lot more than we've been here. Yet most days I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I feel so small in this city. Yeah, I feel so ugly in this world. Please accept us how we are. Just accept us how we are. Do you see what's wrong with everything in this place? Or is it just me? Strip my skin from its skeleton. break apart every bare bone. Use my hair as your kindling and make my insides your home. You're never alone. Take from within what you will. Suck the blood straight from my feet. Discard every shred of evidence. Oh, I see a world with less people like me.
No Outlet Live.
Hey, I'm Jay Remy, host of No Outlet Live. If you're in a podcast that explore any and everything, check us out. We stream anywhere you listen or watch podcasts, or just type No Outlet Live, one word, in your Google search bar to find the show. Live Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook. No Outlet Live, your road to boredom ends here. Do you like Tessa? Do you think this will be a date that can last?
Well, she's not very articulate.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you could start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need.
Chapter systems are offline.
Number one. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
No Outlet Live with your favorite hosts on the North Coast, Jeremy Tomesek and Jarrod Stover. The road to boredom ends here.
No outlet, but I need to charge my phone.
No Outlet Live.
Welcome back to No Outlet Live. This is the best live podcast you will see, not on MySpace right now. I said MySpace.
Everywhere else, though.
Everywhere else you will find it, just not on MySpace. No, we're supposed to be on Facebook. I am having technical difficulties in the studio. You can call this show at 216-647-0064. We are presented by FlatHousePress.com and Guardian Roadside Solutions. This show is everywhere you can find podcasts. Just Google the show, one word, No Outlet Live. You don't need spaces in between No Outlet or Live. How are you feeling this week, Jarrod?
I'm all right.
I
but
guess
maybe
I'm
not okay.
Why not?
It's been a rough week, man.
Has it been?
Yes.
I've
work
had a
about
very
killed
rough
me.
week.
Yeah. Like
I had a $3,000 week.
yeah. I feel like that could be rough.
I might be even underestimating the cost of my week has been so detrimental to my funding.
Yeah, because you probably haven't added in inflation or anything. So
We're at a 50%
you're definitely
high.
broke. Like $3,000 in 1950 could buy a house, dude.
No, things have been crazy for me, man. I just had to do my brakes, and I did them myself. And then I had to also go to the mechanic to fix my mistakes.
Damn. Like you're not that good?
I'm not that good.
Brakes are simple, man.
They are kind of simple. And somehow...
But not in your world. Because nothing's simple in my world either, I guess. Like, try to do something, fuck it up, leave it, and go drink a beer.
I could do that, and I did it 2 days in a row. In the meantime, it is Memorial Day. We just had a Memorial Day weekend. Give it up to all the vets. You guys know, anybody that's a long-time listener, you know that I got love for the vets because some of my best friends were vets, and they passed away now. So I was really taking the holiday fairly seriously.
Yeah? How serious?
Very serious.
What did you do? You were out on the lawn, like shooting fireworks, waving your American flag, like...
No, I was working on my brakes.
Oh, well, yeah. That's serious. Got you to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was working on my brakes.
Thank God you had the day off.
The veterans gave me that. They gave me the freedom to do my brakes.
Yes.
Okay.
Which they should.
They really should.
Just kidding. They should.
So I got invited to a cookout. And at this cookout, this guy shows up and he's like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Who is that?" And I just got past some marijuana.
Okay. So you were geeked out of your mind, like
no,
some random strangers asking who you are.
Yes, a stranger.
Yeah.
is looking at me. He's like, "Who is that?"
Dude, I can imagine the terror.
It wasn't terrifying because I thought I may have known this guy. And then he's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know this guy."
Yeah, instantly, right? You're like, "Wait a second, not my friend."
Things
Even
get
more awkward,
super
I think,
weird.
right? Yeah, I feel it.
That's when it's really weird. And like, I had things to say, but now I'm like, "Ooh, should I not be saying this at the moment?"
He threw you off your game and you couldn't think straight. Like, I've been there. Like,
dude, it really threw me out. So I was just looking at him like, do I know this guy? And it turns out that it was my buddy's brother is a 2-term Afghanistan veteran.
Okay.
And
props to him, man. Thank you
and
for
he
your
was
service.
like, "This fucking guy's really smoking weed for my kids on Memorial Day." And then he left. And I felt so bad. He left.
Oh, he left. I was like,
this guy left the party that like I got impromptu invited to. But on Memorial Day, I pissed off a veteran.
You threw him out of his own party for real. Like, I feel like you're kind of a dick on that one.
I feel like I am the problem. And I didn't even do nothing. His brothers
just show up, man. You're already a problem.
I've been a problem for a long time. This is No Outlet Live, and we are problems around here. So have you been you were just talking about inflation. Have you felt it?
Well, I don't know. I guess because I don't think anybody really feels inflation. I feel like prices are going up, but I don't feel like that's inflation. I feel like they're saying it's inflation and just taxing us. Like if
that
I was
is
a store,
the
I'd be like,
inflation. Is
I
the
can't
taxes.
help it, guys. It's just inflation. It's not me. Like that shit is me,
dude.
Like,
it's hitting me.
Yeah,
it's hitting me.
Where at though? Like what specific?
Just like my grocery shopping,
dude. I do feel like eggs like doubled
You doubled your eggs? You
No,
got
no.
doubled eggs?
They doubled in price. Yeah, doubled
some
eggs.
doubled
Dude, I
eggs?
make the baddest ass doubled eggs, dude. Like the price of eggs is doubled. And I feel like everything's gone up. Like the grocery store is insane right now.
That's what I'm saying is like I'm a single white male.
Yeah.
And it is so hard to make it by just a little bit. I'm not getting any assistance from anything. And when I go grocery shopping, I swear to God, I can, let's say
Chicken and rice.
I buy enough for 2 weeks, not chicken and rice. I'm getting a little bit of everything.
Like how much you spend for 2 weeks?
I think 400, 500.
All right. So I have a family of 4, right? And we spend
That's a lot.
$300 a week at the grocery store. Like without even trying.
Dude,
like
that's,
you go in
that's
and you're like, I need
$1,200
this,
a month.
just for the essentials. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to make it through your week. Because if not, we're going to be going back every 3 days. Like, you got to buy, dinners every 3 days and shit. Like, that shit adds up. Like, if you try to buy it at once, you can at least buy it in bulk and kind of,
but
ration
is
that
it
shit out.
is
But
it
it's
saving
expensive,
you
man.
if you buy it in bulk, or is it?
Oh, yeah, dude, because if you go every couple of days, like, you're going to nickel and dime yourself to death. You know what I'm saying? Because if you buy more of what you need, you're going to get it for cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. I feel like you're getting ripped off either way.
You probably are, no lie. Like, everything is ripping you off.
It is. Yeah. That's inflation is ripping you off.
But I think people just call it inflation. They just rip you off and they blame it, pass the buck. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a good code word.
I'm sorry, it's $6 inflation. What could I do? You know what I'm saying?
True that.
Fuck
True
Biden,
that. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Let's go, Brandon.
Right.
Every time that I get my receipt for my groceries, that's what I say to the cashier. I say, "Let's go, Brandon."
I know, and they're like, "Yeah, we totally had something to do with that."
No, but I've had a pretty rough week. It was $3,000 with my rent, groceries, doing my brakes, and then going to a mechanic, which also like added in new tires on my car and things like that. But I did have one big win.
What was your win?
Dude, on Thursday.
Everyone needs one.
Everybody needs one.
Yes.
Everybody gets one. That's what Spider-Man said.
Yeah, and I'd never seen Spider-Man, so I didn't.
So it is dumb. So Jarrod says that, and
I'm waiting. I got an IOU, Spider-Man.
He's gonna need his 10%.
Right.
So on lunch break, I go to McDonald's, and I had just got pulled over.
Oh, that ain't a win, dude. You went to McDonald's. That's not a win.
I went to McDonald's right on my lunch break at work. This is sometimes I get fast food on lunch breaks. So I go to McDonald's, and usually this one's slammed, and it takes forever to get your order in. So this one I go through, and they take my order, and I know this specific McDonald's for signature sandwiches, like a Big Mac or the McCrispies, any variety of a McCrispy or whatever.
Yes.
They give you buy one, get one half off.
Did you start this story by saying you got pulled over on your way to McDonald's? Did I hear that correctly?
No.
Oh, I misinterpreted.
This is actually the day after I got pulled over.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So what'd you get pulled over for?
I got pulled over because I didn't realize that my plates were out of date.
Okay. Like legitimate, I feel like they're still taking your shit and taxing you.
And then he realized that my insurance was out of date.
Oh, damn. Even worse.
And then I was like, there ain't no way somebody stole my sticker. And he said...
And it's always that. You know how many times that dude hears that a day?
This dude wasn't playing that shit. He said, he was like, no, I ran your plates. And I was like...
Yeah, we know you weren't at the DMV yesterday at all, sir. Like,
I was like, can I get out and look at my plate? Because I swear somebody had to have stolen my sticker.
That's always the story. But they know because, like, now you don't even have to have a title or anything to, like, go get your sticker for your car. All
Dude,
you
I
have to
see
do is
cars
show
on the
up.
freeway all the time without plates.
Dude, I rode around in my truck for a year and a half through COVID with dead plates
Be
because
careful.
I knew they weren't going to come get
me. Be careful.
No, I did and then my wife was like, dude, you have to get plates. It was like a year later, like that shit was expired. Like,
So I get out and he's like, I'm like, dude, can I look at my plates? Because somebody had to have stolen my sticker. And he was like, they didn't.
can I get out and look at my plates, dude? You know, like, you know you're lying when you say that shit. Like, I have to inspect my plates, sir. This is bullshit.
But I wasn't even actually like trying to lie. I really thought that this was the situation. Because usually I'm on top of these
I feel like
things.
it sounds like an excuse. And I feel like that cop did too. He was like, nah, dude. I think I've used that excuse before, actually.
Dude, I don't get pulled over. I got a clean driving record.
So do I, but that doesn't mean I don't lie to the cops.
Dude, I swear to God.
And they know that.
Dude, when I hop out and I go look at my plates, it dawns on me and I'm like, bro, I really haven't been here in a year to replace my sticker. It's so retarded. It's so ridiculous. It's so dumb.
Yes.
I can't believe that I did this to myself. So then I sent in and he asked for my insurance. He's like, this is outdated too. And I'm like, I give him a sob story. I'm like, my insurance was locked into my girls, bro. And like, we just disconnected it. But what he did was he gave me a waiverable ticket. So I didn't have to go to
he
court.
told you just had to pay money. Like, I hate that cops will just extort you and only show up when you need them to clean up the mess. Like,
extortion.
Yeah. Like, cops are basically the extent of the cartel, except they don't kill everybody.
It's
like,
the
they're
mafia.
all gangs, like, hired protection.
I will get the Goombas to get you.
Yeah.
You better pay them court fines even though you didn't go to court.
Yeah. Or we're going to take everything you own until you show up and give us our money. We're still going to take all your other shit, too.
It was a terrible experience. So, the day after, or not the day after, let me think. This must have been, that was this week. Okay, that happened last week. This week, I go to McDonald's, and that's where I got pulled over coming from, was that McDonald's. And I know that they have the special signature sandwiches.
Yes.
You can buy one, get one half off. So I wanted
on signature sandwiches though. What is a signature sandwich at McDonald's?
Big Macs, McCrispies.
Oh, if it's a classic,
you need you need the classics.
Yeah, if it was what I was eating when I was a kid, that's
no, that's the value menu, and they give you a deal on that. Buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Buy one get one for $1.
So if that was our original McDonald's, like was the dollar menu, like think about how big the sandwiches and everything have gotten, like just to completely obliterate like the human race by making them fat and get heart attacks.
That's not even close, dude. Do you remember? So Jarrod Stover and me have had a long life together.
All right.
And
you want to pull video? Let's go.
I wish we had video for this. But this is something that I feel like you have to remember this experience.
Okay, tell me. Maybe I will. I probably will if it was fun. Like
I lived in Bedford at this time. And we went to Wendy's. We had all had a smoke session, and we went to Wendy's.
Oh, dude, I've been to that Wendy's so many times. Like, this is going to be a hard one probably to pull from the memory.
I walk into Wendy's. It's me, you, your sister, Zach Hallman, that owes me a song. We need the
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. We need the Jeffrey Dahmer song, Zach. And it was me, you, him, your sister, and I ordered the entire dollar menu.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
And it took the place in storm. People couldn't believe that I ordered the dollar menu.
Yeah.
Which turned out to be like $24.
That shit was like you were standing at the craps table in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
You
were
go
high
all
roller.
in.
Like, yeah, just go all in and you hit that.
And you hit the jackpot. Dude, I hit this jackpot.
Everybody cheers. You got chicks on your arms now. All of a sudden, where these chicks come from? I'm a winner.
Wendy's walked out with a gigantic check.
Yeah, right. For no reason. Like, nobody's ever done this before. Here's your check for ordering every item off the menu, the dollar menu.
So they come out.
It's glorious.
The person at the counter, I remember this so vividly, that the person at the counter, she was like, yeah, but what on the dollar menu? And I was like, no, the dollar menu. And she was like, what on it? I was like, no, I want the whole thing. And she was like, are you for real right now?
They were like, we don't have enough product to make everything on the dollar menu.
I didn't think of that aspect.
Blew her mind. Like,
it was a crazy thing. And I killed off most of that dollar menu.
Let's be real. You had like a $15 meal, but you got 30 things. Like,
dude, there was a lot because it was still like the dollar menu.
That
was
makes no
still,
sense mathematically.
It was still like a dollar menu at that time. These days, you can't get a dollar menu.
Yeah. Like, inflation has killed everything. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Have you been watching the news at all?
A little bit when I can. What news do you watch, though? Because if you watch a different news than me, then we're going to fight.
No.
I'm just kidding. I watch it all.
No,
I do feel like you have to pick sides like it's a soccer game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not the best person to come to about news.
Me either.
I will pull, like, I will see stuff, and I take my own judgment.
Yes, which you should.
Which I say is, this is true or this is false. And I don't care about whether it was or not at the moment. I'm going to say what the news story says.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it ain't my news story. I'm not a journalist. I'm a fucking podcaster slash has-been rapper.
Yeah, has-been rapper. Let's put that out there. No, but like, I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion about everything, and everything is so skewed. Even things you see on like the media, depending on who you watch. But if you watch all of them, you get a clear spectrum of what's really going on. I feel like, to where like people will just tune out like the right completely. But like, you don't want to know what your enemy's doing, dude. Study your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you know what they're doing, and you know what their point is. And if you meet somewhere in the middle, and like you just agree that like, I'm not always going to agree with you. Like, I'll see you how you are, and you'll see me how I am, and we just need to accept that. The world will be a fucking better place, man.
Dude, I totally agree with that, because it seems like, I don't know. I used to truly believe I was a democratic mindset person.
Dude, because they brainwashed you to believe that.
But when I was a kid, it seemed like that was like what was what was shown to me, was that democratic meant it was good for humanity. It was good for everything alive. And now it seems like everybody's going too far with both sides. And I don't agree with none of them now.
I don't either. And that's the problem. Like, it's because everybody's like, oh, my side is right. My side is right. But if you listen to both of them, you kind of both have some good points. And I think we can meet in the middle ground somewhere. But everybody's so like, you have to agree with me, or
yeah, dude, and I can't agree with everyone.
Like, why is everybody so 0 to 100 right now? Like, to where like you can't even have a conversation with somebody without them instantly screaming in your face, like, you must be Satan because you said one thing I didn't like. You know,
like
come
why did sensitivity become such like the go-to thing is to be sensitive? Nobody has humility no more. You can't be made fun of no more.
For sure.
You can't, like, nobody takes a joke. Nobody can take you saying anything outside of the box that they live in.
Yes, exactly. Any opinion that they don't agree with, they never see as like something they could even rationalize. You know what I'm saying? And like, comedy is like that. It's calling things that are funny like that, but people are so sensitive right now. They're like, even though I know that's funny, I'm so fucking triggered and ready to go off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and speaking of Trent Brown, I am so upset and triggered now that you called out my living situation and you're posting it on your Facebook and I'm watching you on your Instagrams.
Were we speaking about Trent Brown? We should have though. He was cool, man. I like him.
I love Trent Brown.
I feel like not one thing came up until you said that. Like, I was like, whoa.
No, he's got me triggered because he was like, he said, "Where's
we
your
are
couch?"
talking about triggering.
He said,
things.
"Where's your couch? Where's your TV? How are you living these days?"
No, my favorite is he said, and I want to get the sample. He said, "Welcome to my furniture room." I love that shit.
Trent Brown is a monster. Hey, dude, safe travels on your way to Baltimore. He's going out to Baltimore, and he's about to live out there due to his working situation, but he's going to continue his comedy career while he's in the city. I told him, watch out, because that the Wire is based on that show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Have you
The
watched
Wire,
The Wire?
like the old school show, The Wire?
Yeah, the early 2000s
Yeah,
Wire.
like cops and gangs.
Yes.
Gangs versus gangs.
Murderers, drug dealers, gangs, police gangs.
Yeah. And that like is probably the truest depiction of police
Hey,
work.
there's old Jarrod over here.
Right.
That kind of stuff's going on out there. He's got to watch out for the mafia.
Right. You always got to watch out for the mafia. They're around. Like,
Hey, how about the Cleveland? A lot of people don't know this. If you're watching from outside of Cleveland, you might not know that there are movies built around a famous mafia-connected Irishman that was raised in Cleveland. What was his name?
I couldn't tell you.
Dude,
but
you
the
gotta
movie
know.
is The Irishman. I know that, right?
No, the Irishman is about some guys. That
I'm just making shit up, like as I go.
Martin Scorsese's last.
Well, what they just made, like they made a movie about it like a few years ago, and I wish I knew the reference.
To Kill
like,
the Irishman.
Yeah, where the car blows up and shit. Yeah,
Yup. They tried to blow him up in his car. There's
Whitey Bulger. Just kidding. That's not even
I'm about
Irish.
to look it up, and we're gonna look it
what
up
if it
together.
is, dude? That'd be awesome. I'd love to be right, but 90% of the times I am wrong. So,
Cleveland Mafia history on Google. Oh no, it took me to Amazon. Hold on, let me get out of here.
the only Irish gang I know is New York, the Westies. Like, and that's like old school. Like, I saw that on like the History Channel or something.
Movie about
Cleveland Irish cartel. Irish gang.
Kill the Irishman.
Yeah, Kill the Irishman. And what was his name? Because that's based on that dude right there.
Danny Green.
Danny Green.
Danny Green. Okay, so you everybody has to go out, and if you have somewhere that you can find movies online, which everyone does, I don't know where it is. Maybe if you have Microsoft, like I do, that's how I watch all my movies and stuff. Get To Kill an Irishman. It's about Danny Green, this Irish dude out here in Cleveland. He got tied in with the mafia, and they tried to blow up his car with him in it several times, I think.
Yeah. When you're in the construction business, I think you're in, like, anybody who's in the construction business, I feel like has ties to the mafia and things like that.
They're always
I feel
plugged in because
that is their business, the unions, all that kind of thing.
I've worked in a lot of construction sites, and I
Yeah.
got to tell you that nobody is working for construction.
I never once got offered to be a maid man. Like,
No, nobody works for construction that doesn't have serious fucking issues.
oh yeah, I know many of them. And they all have issues.
They're
That's true.
junkies. They have horrible marriages. They have everything that you could have seriously wrong with
But
you.
they get
It
paid
is
well. I can't say the same.
They get paid very well.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these guys, like, dude, I worked with a meth head on a concrete job,
Dude,
and it was bad.
He had more meth than he knew what to do with, didn't he?
He had more
He could
anger.
afford it.
He had more anger than what he could pay.
Only because he was always on meth.
I think it was. Dude, I had a horrible time. I blew up in front of their customer, screaming at the meth head.
Damn.
Because I was like, dude, I can't work like this. Like, this fucking meth
He was
head
just annoying the
is
shit out of you.
bugging out.
Yeah. Like, stop itching. Like, fuck you, dude. You're acting shifty right now. Like, you stole my bike yesterday. What the fuck? Like,
why was you digging in my glove box?
Right. This is the third time this week I had to go and buy back my car from the drug dealer, you fucking pussy. Like, we'll keep him.
No, it is crazy. Check out To Kill an Irishman, the story about Danny Green on Netflix or wherever you can find it. I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore. I know it was at one point.
Nothing's on Netflix, I don't think, anymore, unless you want to watch stand-up comedy. That's all Netflix is now.
You ready to jump into some news stories?
Sure, let's get it.
Let's jump into some news. So
we need like a news, like choo.
I did have one, but it has Anthony Miano's name. Broadcast.
That's all right. We could use his name on here. Give him a shout out.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Elliot Page, a famous actor, once threatened, "Fuck me to make me realize I wasn't gay." You remember this actor, Elliot Page?
I remember.
Elliot Page is in a lot of movies, and
dude,
she
that's
was like
Third Rock from the Sun, dude, right? The little kid with the long hair. Look up Third Rock from the Sun.
Elliot Page is a transgender now.
Yeah, but I think that is like Third Rock from the Sun. That was like their.
So I'm looking it up now.
Their first role.
Yeah, good move on your verbiage.
I didn't know what to say. I'm like, this is kind of like murky waters, you know.
Let's see. Now here's
and he
2007.
She was also in Inception, right?
Here's 2000. Yes, Inception. That's the character that gets taught how to be Leo DiCap's the new one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but exactly. But yeah, same thing, yeah.
This is a picture of when this person was a her. Her pronouns were her in this photograph.
Yeah.
Very not bad looking, right?
Not as a chick, dude. I have to say, like,
not bad looking here.
Dudes becoming chicks these days, it's like becoming increasingly hard to tell when you're gonna pull some you don't want to pull. You know what I'm saying?
It's a scary world for a single man.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Joseph Levitt.
Tell me this ain't like that. That used to be a pretty girl, right?
Well, you're saying that used to be a dude.
No, that's now. This is a dude.
No.
Yes. Elliot Page is a biological female.
I thought she was Joseph Levitt, and then she was Elliot Page. I'm confused about this.
I think you're confused about this. Elliot Page
like,
is
she's not that dude. Like, look at my screen right here. She's not that dude right there?
No.
She looks like him. Now I'm totally not turned on anymore.
Now I need the show to see this. I need to look up Inception.
Wait, she was in. Then what was she in? Because I totally was confused.
Inception,
dude. I was so confused by her gender that I thought she was a completely different person. Like, when they talk about her in the media, I'm like, that's her.
For everyone watching,
no, she was Joseph Levitt, and then she became her.
No.
So wait, she's a chick then, for real, for her entire life?
Hold on. Yes.
So she's been a chick. Gender shit messes me up, man.
Elliot Page is
I
now
thought it was Joseph
male.
Levitt. Yeah, that's Joseph.
Oh my
As
God.
a chick, dude, he would have made He would have made a beautiful chick. Like,
dude, I can see it now.
But I'm saying, like, I always thought that. Anytime she was in the news, I was like, oh yeah, that's just Joseph Levitt. Like, I swear.
That is so terrible. Oh no,
dude, I get like, I'm not trying to be not PC or anything, but I get so confused. Like,
dude,
I don't even know who is what anymore. It just is like.
So Elliot Page opens up about some of the most harrowing experience of being an LGBTQ person in his new book, Page Boy. Oh no, they want me to oh, hold on. Let me open this full article that is from Rolling Stone. In chapter titled Famous Asshole at Party, Page revealed that a few months after he came out as gay at a human rights campaign speech in 2014, an actor he considered an acquaintance at the time came to him after a party and threatened to have sex with him.
Whoa.
You ain't gay. that don't exist. You just afraid of men. Page wrote, adding that the actor told him, I'm going to fuck you, make you realize you ain't gay.
Wait, which actor said this to them?
They don't expose what actor it was.
Ah, dirty.
But Elliot Page became a boy. Hold on. Am I wrong in this? Now this story...
I think we're maybe confusing things. I don't know, because I was already confused by like who she was.
He's not
he
John
was
Levitt
in the first place.
He's not John Levitt. That's for sure.
No, I didn't say.
Hold on.
No, Joseph Levitt.
Hold on. Elliot Page is
is
a
it
biological female.
What's the
Hold on.
played the dude in Boys Don't Cry? Cause he like that could also be her too. I think, right? Is that her?
Okay, hold on. Is Elliot Page a biological man or woman? Formerly known as Ellen Page, is a Canadian actor and producer. He was born as a female. Okay, so this was a female at the time.
That's not her?
No, dude. Who is this?
Wait,
so I can show the audience.
Wait, so let's see.
Boys Don't Cry.
Hillary Swank. That's Hillary Swank. And then she converted from a chick to become Joseph Levitt, who then became Boys Don't Cry, Hillary Swank. Like,
dude, you are terrible. You're going to hell so bad for this.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like all three of these people could be the same person at
Elliot Page
in different transitional stages.
In Boys Don't Cry. And then we got Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Dude, I'm making a conspiracy theory right now. These three people are the same people murdering it in Hollywood. You know?
Dude, so funny. I can't believe this. Oh, just on the screen. So we got Joseph Levitt, Elliot Page, Hillary Swank. That might be the same person.
That's what I'm saying. Don't they all look the same? Their eyes are all the same, I think. Like,
that is terrible. That is terrible. Let me go back to this news story before you take me too far out.
What was the news story?
Oh, dude, I think I lost it. Nope, I got it right here.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
You need just to know who it was because you're so confused.
We got a call. Yellow, you're on No Outlet Live. What's up?
Yo, how's it going, bro?
This is Kenneth Kniff from Connecticut.
I knew it was. I recognized his voice.
Yes, sir.
What's
How's
going
it going?
on? This is a dude that I grew up with. A lot of people don't realize that I used to know the Cholos. I used to get down with the Cholos. I used to get down with the black folks. I used to get down with the white folks. We got down with them all.
All inclusive.
Yeah, pretty much a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody. Hold on. So Kenny,
these AirPods
this is this
What's
is my
up?
boy Kenny that I grew up with. I've known him for I don't know, plus 20
this
years.
This is Kenny? Like
Kenny?
old
20
school,
plus.
little rapping Kenny?
Old school
All right.
Kenny.
All right.
No. This ain't the rapper Kenny.
Oh, okay.
This ain't the rapper Kenny.
Wrong Kenny. I'm sorry,
This
man.
is gangster Kenny.
Oh, damn. So I need to watch my P's and Q's.
This is gangster Kenny. Now
This
check
this
this
a
out,
dog
Kenny.
breeder.
He's the dog breeder now. He breeds. What is how do we find you? Super Saiyan bullies, right?
What is a
Sir,
Super
I mean,
Saiyan
on
bully?
on Facebook, it's just Kenny Vasquez. On TikTok, it is Pop Rocks Line with a Z, all one word, and then Bottles, VADOS. And that's the TikTok's it's mainly just all my dog videos. Just funny dog videos. You contact me there for puppies. My kids show other people's dogs in the show ring. So if anybody does have dogs and they're inquired on wanting their dog show, my daughter does that.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull you up right now. I'm pulling up different accounts.
I tried sending the TikTok link. I can't get logged into my Instagram. I had everything on Instagram.
Damn.
Oh man, why you do that? Why you call the show?
How's that weather out there in Ohio?
Man, the Ohio weather is so damn hot and groggy. It's like LA. It's just burning me up.
Oh, bro, it's bad out here today, too.
You're in Iowa.
Yes, sir. I typically get all my weather 2 days before you guys.
Yeah, and you get all the keg parties and the lynchings.
Yeah. I know when all them snowstorms is coming your way.
Yeah,
that too.
I will
now,
let
what
you.
kind of
I will
snowstorm
let
we
you
talking
know
about?
before WTOL.
So I grew up with Kenny in Toledo, right? I know this dude for a long time, and one of my first memories that I have with Kenny is that we were in first grade, and the teacher made him write. He was acting up in class, so he had to write up like, "Oh, I'm." For example, I'm being a douchebag in class. I'm being a douchebag in class. I'm being a douchebag on class.
Just an example, not really what you wrote.
Just
I
as
was like
an
Bart.
example.
It was like Bart Simpson. I will not call the teacher a bitch again.
That's exactly what it was. And this dude started bugging out, right? And
he was all like, "Eat my shorts."
Dude, he was like, "Eat my shorts. Eat my shorts, old Miss Bitch," or whatever. And dude, this old lady, she's like 194 years old. She tries to yank him out of his position and to drag him to the office, and he drops to the ground and grabs her by the leg. And this old bitch
and puts her in a figure four.
Might as well have, because she fell to the ground, and I'd never seen an old lady take a harder fall. She broke her hip.
Damn.
And she ran circles in the hallways.
She LeBron that shit. She wasn't hurt. Tell that bitch to get up with her old ass.
She threw baby powder in the air before class and everything.
Right.
Yeah, good old Whittier days.
That
elementary was built different, literally.
It was a different school. It was a little, I don't know. It was a very.
But it was a different time frame, bro. Maybe it wasn't a different school. It was just normal.
Yeah, I can feel that. It was a different time. That's when like people were cool, but we also wasn't cool. So like, I don't know. Everybody, the clickiness was like kind of dying out, but it was also still very clicky throughout every friend group and
like
age
every
group.
90s movie ever made.
Yeah, dude, and like what? We were like the Breakfast Club, dude. I used to walk in to school with fingerless gloves, and I would knock my elbow into a jukebox.
Pull out your arm, have cigarette burns, like.
Dude, no, I had like cigarettes in my sleeve, dude.
That too.
Vietnam style. No, but Kenny, he has been breeding dogs for, I mean, half the time that I've known this man. And he breeds championship. Like, you could take them to championship shows. How did you get started in this, Kenny?
Honestly, it was my second and my third baby mama. Her dad said he had a dog for sale. I grabbed it up real quick, jumped in, got a litter, seen that I made $5,000 off a litter real quick, and I'm like, whoa, I could really do something here.
Yeah.
And then my kids started loving the dogs, and they're like, oh, I want to show them, I want to do this and do that. And now I mainly do it for the kids. Like I was about to stop breeding dogs this last year actually, because I was like, man, the dog game's hard, bro. It's like a bunch of gang members that just hate each other. Everybody hates each other in the dog game, bro. If your dog looks like shit, your dog can't breathe, your dog can't run. Like the dog game's just tough.
Well, because
But-
if you don't have the best
But
dog
my
on the
kids,
block.
like my daughter, bro, the smile she gets on her face when she goes out there, her dog sticks her chest out and shit, and the judge gives her that ribbon and shit. It's a whole nother story.
Hell yeah. It's all about the kids, man.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, the kids is why I'm still doing it. Cause like I said, I was gonna quit this last year.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel
And
like
then,
dog
like-
breeding and all that is a cutthroat industry. Like how you were saying, everybody's all like in competition with each other because it's a money game. You know what I'm saying? If you have the best dog, and if you tell somebody else their dog isn't shit, other people will be like, oh, I need to buy this guy's dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's all.
And that's
hustle.
why I started breeding Frenchies, because the American bully games, it's just a bunch of dope boys with dogs, for real. Like, instead of slanging dope, they slanging dogs.
Oh yeah,
That's how it's always been, though.
So
but that's any industry.
yeah,
man.
so I switched up
What
to
are
the
you
Frenchies
slanging?
because I'm dealing with more of a sophisticated crowd. Like, they're there for the dogs, not the money.
Hell yeah.
And that's surprisingly enough, we out here selling dogs for $8,000-$10,000 a puppy.
All right.
Yeah.
So they're friendlier and they're pricey.
Hell yeah. And you were smart enough to make that move. Like, let's not mess with the little money dogs.
Okay.
Let's get these dogs that really do something.
Yeah, because
So
growing
here
up,
we are.
you can ask Jay Remy. Growing up, you would have never thought I'd have a little dog by my side.
Yeah, right.
And now I got little dogs that look like they've been doing steroids for the last 4 or 5 summers.
Hell yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, we're seeing some shit now,
Here's
like,
pictures of
hell yeah.
Fasha. Tell me about Fasha.
Oh yeah, Fasha's that's an Oro granddaughter. She's heavy champion bloodline. She's actually got she's going into heat any day now, and her daughter just went into heat 2 weeks ago. So I'm breeding her daughter to a boy named Immortal, which is a Pop Rock son, and I'm breeding Fasha to Pop Rocks, and I'm gonna double up on that bloodline on both sides.
Now I've
So
noticed that online that you have really hit the ground running with the Pop Rocks bloodline. What is it about the Pop Rocks bloodline? That was one of the dogs,
Pop Rocks
right?
Pop Rocks is it's a bloodline one of my kennel partners out here in Iowa he created. He's been working on it the last 5 or 6 years. And that was one of the things that pushed me to stay with the dogs. I was like, bro, we've been fucking with each other the last 7 years. Like, we should just partner up. And he's like, yeah, I show love. He showed me love on my daughter's show, dog. Let me jump right into the Pop Rocks family.
Now,
And
are
I mean,
you
that's
guys-
just what it is. Pop Rocks itself is a one main dog. And then the Pop Rocks line is what has been produced off of Pop Rocks.
Now, are you guys breeding this bloodline strictly for the definition and the muscle, or is it the full size or face shape? What is it?
It's a little mixed up. So we've got what my kennel partner did. If you guys want to follow him on TikTok or Facebook, it's 515 Bullies at Anthony A. King. He was smart about it, and he started grabbing partners. So I'm focusing on the exotic dogs, the smushed up bulldog faces, short, stocky shoulders, look almost like they're Frenchies on steroids.
Dude, these things.
And
look
then
like
we got
fucking
a
gargoyles,
kennel
bro.
partner in South Carolina. He
Look at
focuses
this
on the
little
standards
baby.
and the XLs.
Who's this
Yeah.
dog that's on your right now? I'm on your Facebook page. Showing everybody that's watching. He's standing on SpaghettiOs cans. This little puppy is cute.
That's how we trained her. That little dog, she's something else now. She's actually about to be a year on the 13th.
Oh, she's
And
big
she's
now.
probably she's not big, bro. She's the same size as she was on them cans.
Really?
But she's
Nice.
probably 60 pounds solid muscle.
Hell
There should be a more recent picture up there.
I see you with your daughter here. Super Saiyan Bullies logos. I love how you went with when we were growing up. Me and Kenny used to rock with me when I lived in the hood.
Yes.
Not many people rocked with me in the hood, but Kenny would.
And we're talking the hood,
Yeah.
It was
Oh, I know what you're talking.
It was me, Jay, Remy, and Jeff was the only white boys in the hood.
I know that.
For real, it was
I've met
pretty
Jeff
crazy.
before, I know it.
Kenny lived with me through the dry ramen noodle era. This shit
Hard
got crazy.
ramen noodle era. We was making 2 liters of
Kool-Aid.
It wasn't even 2 liters of Kool-Aid, bro. It was 2 liters of sugar with a little bit of water and Kool-Aid.
Sugar water.
Like,
2 liters of Thunderbird.
No, you remember in Men in Black where the dude's like, I need sugar water.
Yeah.
He's like, I need
more
sugar.
That's how it was. Look, the
That's
secret
how it was.
for everybody to know, the secret for Kool-Aid when you're making it with a 2 liter is fill the bottom of the 2 liter up with sugar till you hit the bottom of the label. So if it's a Mountain Dew bottle, hit the bottom of the Mountain Dew label. And then hit it with that water and 2 packets of Kool-Aid. Mix your flavors. Don't do a straight flavor.
We were like Breaking Bad with Kool-Aid.
Came out with the full body suits like.
But I do love that, Kenny, you always kept up with one thing that we always had in common, me and you. We loved Dragon Ball Z. We grew up. That was our generation. That was the show, Dragon Ball Z. And then I know that they've advanced since then, but the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z created a plot line that almost I looked up to my heroes in that, and you created a logo based around and a franchise pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you built a business around what you grew up on.
Yeah, the main reason I did that is it's easier to sell a car if that car has a name. You know what I'm saying? Like Ford can just go out there and drop some trucks and not put a name on everybody. They'll sit like, what the fuck is this? So obviously, every time I drop a litter, I want to name all the dogs. It's hard to name the dogs, but I went with a theme. So I got endless Dragon Ball Z characters, endless. And when I ran out of female names, now I name all my females off of Naruto characters.
Nice.
It'll just be endless.
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. We're looking at this picture here. And it looks like man, what is this? A dog competition? June 26, 2022 on Fox Salt Road, Ottumwa, Iowa.
Ottumwa, Iowa. That was a dog show that me and my kennel partner, my kennel partner hosted it. I sponsored it. It was Southern Iowa Stack Off.
Now are these?
And that was one of Vados' first shows.
This
and my daughter, she won.
Gotcha.
This is the show.
Yeah, my daughter won Best Junior Handler that day.
Oh, nice. Congratulations to her, for sure.
Thank you.
You do all that.
Pictures of you flexing. All right, you got pictures of the Island Boys, but his stepbrothers. I like that. That's Kenny doing his thing. Super Saiyan bullies. I'm trying to look for more pictures of your dogs.
Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on them. I've been letting them hide.
Okay, here's a
I'm trying to let.
Yeah, like super, like they're like some lowriders. Like if they're cars, they would be like the lowriders and dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They look sleek and like, dude, they look like gargoyles. I feel like they should be sitting on the top of my building. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling downtown. These motherfuckers are standing up there just watching and waiting.
Dude, the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, they look cool, man.
they do.
That is the biggest mouth I think I've ever seen on anything, though. I think that's why it doesn't look like a natural dog, because that's the biggest smile I've ever seen on a dog, like from ear to ear.
Now, Kenny, does that ever become an issue with you? Is people think how natural is this breed? Like, is it functional?
No,
are these functional dogs?
Mine are, yes. Every dog in my yard is fully functional. They'll run, jump, hang. Like if you can get on my TikTok, and you'll see videos of I got dogs hanging from ropes doing like
you know what? He is
spinning their bodies like psychopaths.
Hell yeah, functional.
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
like I've got fully functional. But I mean, there are dogs that are out here. They call them designer dogs, and they like you got to carry them from ring to ring, and it's like, bro, what's the point of that?
Yeah,
but them are the dogs
that
them are the fucking dogs that people are out here dropping. $15,000-$20,000 on, and it's like, bro, why?
Yeah.
Like the life expectancy of a dog like that's like 3 years tops. You know, I've got my first
3 years.
production.
That's as long as those dogs last. I mean, I guess if you're carrying them around, they're not getting exercise or anything. Like 3 years is kind of short lifespan, dude. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
What girl dog did you have with the white chest and the brindle back?
That's Fasha.
That's Fasha?
Yep.
That is a beautiful dog.
See, yeah, that's my girl. That was the first big purchase dog I ever. You know, I put $1,500 down on her, and then it took me 6-7 months to pay her off. Like she was, but she set it off for me too. She's got some of the best looking productions in Toledo right now.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
she just
imagine. I mean, that's a beautiful dog right there. I'm looking at a photo of it, and yeah, I mean that is a fantastic looking dog. That looks like the dog I want.
And like, you know, her face is all smashed up and whatnot, but she's functional. She hangs from the tree, and when she goes out in the sun, she'll run laps, and then you got to go and pick her up and carry her inside. Like, it's some of these dogs I got a dog that's anything over 85 degrees, 5 minutes outside, bring him back inside because he might have a stroke. He can function.
That's nuts.
Look at these little babies outside of his gate.
And then they get he says they get no bigger than that just at that size, dude. Like, could you imagine that? They just get more muscular, but they don't get any taller or like. That's cool, man.
Yeah, like there's some, so they got them broken down in class. You know, the bigger ones are XL. They're anywhere from 17 to 25 inches tall. You know, big ass, Great Dane looking bulls. And then you got your standard class, which is like 15 to 17 inches. You know, they look like regular sized dogs. And then you got what I got is the pockets that, you know, they range from 13 to 15 inches.
Hell yeah.
And then what people mistake for exotics is actually micros. Micros, the class, you know, those are them short ones, you know, you see that are smaller than a bottle of water, and they got to be carried from table to table.
I never
and then
seen
there's
a dog have to be
exotic.
carried all the
Exotic
time,
is the most mistaken one because people are like, oh yeah, your dog's short and tiny. That's an exotic bully.
Yeah,
Exotic
so they
is
get 'em confused.
it's a desired look. Like my male that I got, he's a pocket, but he's exotic. Like his face is all smashed and he's got that underdog bulldog bite to his mouth.
Now, what does that mean? That he's a
muscle
pocket.
Pocket is the class that he is. So Boo is
under 25
13 and a half, 14 inches tall.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
so
wild.
The pocket is a height class.
So I imagine it would be like that dog with just a little bit shorter legs, so much so that it couldn't walk anymore because its legs are too short or something. Like it's got to be.
And that's what I want. Like the dog that I got, I love that. But if I could get him like a half an inch shorter, like the dogs in his pedigree are crazy, bro. Like,
you're out here playing God, dude.
That's basically what we're
God.
He's like,
that's what I'm trying to do.
Genetics down, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like, hell yeah, that half inch.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
He
and
found
what's
like
crazy, bro, when
to something that's actually very legitimate.
Right.
Because there's been moments in me and Kenny's lives where we were completely illegitimate with everything we lived about. And
everything, bro. I was on juvenile probation for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, you don't.
Me and Kenny found a way out and to be legitimate. And he found dogs.
Yeah.
Which is truly, they say it's man's best friend. It's everyone's best friend. Everyone loves a dog.
Except mine.
Everyone loves dogs.
Would you love dogs that every day when you woke up they lived with you, and every day you just stepped in dog shit or stepped in dog piss?
You teach them otherwise.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Say your wife never did, and they were never trained, and
it ain't on your wife. You just got to change it. You got to do it.
I don't know.
You got to do that.
I don't know.
You got a wife that's crazy, though.
She bought a designer dog, not me. You know what I'm saying?
You got a wife
that's crazy. Some dogs are impossible, bro. Like, I got a dog. She was great until she had her first litter.
Yeah.
And then after she had her first litter, bro, all she does, bro, she just want to piss and shit. Like, I'll let her outside. She'll go out there. She'll go in her dog run and she'll stare at me.
Yeah.
I'll go
not
outside.
do shit. And then when you let her back in, like, boom.
She'll start barking, bro, and then I'll let her back in, and she's like, oh, hey, right by the door. While you're looking at me, watch what I can do.
That's right.
Terrible.
Some dogs are just...
That's terrible.
Yeah.
And they fuck with you. They'll do it in your pathway and shit. Like, you know, like, they're like, I know he's about to be walking. Yeah, like... Never anywhere else. Like, you can't piss in the corner, bro.
In a rush, you're like, oh man, I gotta get this bitch back in the house so I can run out the door and say, hi, you gotta clean up the shit real quick.
Yeah, right. Like, get that while you're here. Like,
yo, Kenny, I really appreciate you calling in. We're going to do ads for you. Me and you are gonna build this together. We're going to make sure that we're sending out the Pop Rocks line, the Sasha line, everything that you want to do. We're about to work together and make it a thing because you're my boy and I love you. Give a shout out and tell us where we can find how to contact you on purchasing a pet of your own.
I'll get it all set up because since we're going to work together, I'd like to announce this first on your podcast. Every year, I like to donate a puppy to a kid with special needs.
There you go.
Whether it be cancer, whether the kid's got autism, whether the kid's blind, deaf. I gave away a puppy to a little girl that beat cancer in Kansas last year.
Hell yeah.
So put it out there for all your listeners to know that at the end of my last litter of the year, we'll go ahead, we'll pick some lucky little winner out. We'll go ahead and donate a puppy to a kid with special needs.
Where can they contact you at?
As of right now, Facebook, Kenny Vasquez, or on my TikTok, which is Pop Rocks Line Vados, or Super Saiyan Bullies.
Super Saiyan Bullies on TikTok.
Super Saiyan
Bullies.
And then what was the other one you said?
It's actually at Super Saiyan Bullies 419.
At Super Saiyan Bullies 419. Make sure you contact Kenny if you're looking for a pet, or if you know somebody that needs like the Ronald McDonald Association and you want to give joy to the kids. He has dogs that will give back to the community. Because that's how we do it.
Community dogs, but that's what we do. We take them to bully meet and greets. We take them to little local dog parks. We take them to little barbecues at the park. These dogs are bred to be in the social. They're pit bulls with exaggerated muscle tone and a better temperament.
And a better temperament. And that's what we look for here. I appreciate you calling into the show, Kenny. I love you, my man.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Soon. We're going to be putting your ads out there.
All right, bro. It's good talking to you. I'll talk to you again later. Thank you,
my
guys.
Man, I love you. And with that being said, this is close to Cash Radio.
Close to Cash.
I was going old school with it. This is No Outlet Live. You can find our show everywhere. Just Google us. One word, no spaces, No Outlet Live. And you can email us at nooutletlive@yahoo.com. We're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back after this. What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you can start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
We've been drinking like we're dying, driving like we stole the damn thing. We're all deranged and damaged, but goddamn it, I love it. Goddamn it, I love it, and we deserve to be loved a hell of a lot more than we've been here. Yet most days I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I feel so small in this city. Yeah, I feel so ugly in this world. Please accept us how we are. Just accept us how we are. Do you see what's wrong with everything in this place? Or is it just me? My skin from its skeleton, break apart every bare bone. Use my hair as your kindling, and make my insides your home. You're never alone. Take from within what you will. Suck the blood straight from my feet. Discard every shred of evidence. I see a world with less people like me.
No Outlet Live.
Hey, I'm Jay Remy, host of No Outlet Live. If you're in a podcast that explore any and everything, check us out. We stream anywhere you listen or watch podcasts, or just type No Outlet Live, one word, in your Google search bar to find the show. Live Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook. No Outlet Live, your road to boredom ends here. Do you like Tessa? Do you think this will be a date that can last?
Well, she's not very articulate.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you could start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
Oh, sorry. Did we keep you waiting like the bartender when you want to close your tab? Well, welcome back to No Outlet Live.
I'm Jay.
Missed that.
Your boy. We're back. We're back. Welcome to No Outlet Live, the best live podcast that isn't live right now. You can call us at 216-647-0064. No humility. We're presented by FlatHousePress.com and Guardian Roadside Solutions. Find our podcast anywhere that you listen. We're back. I got the new co-host. I got the new stuff popping off. We have technical difficulties left and
Always.
right. I mean, that is really the problem. Jarrod.
One day, we're going to get this shit right.
It could get right, but...
Only if it writes itself, because we aren't doing that.
We're
not that
doing
good.
that. We're going to have to call in the Geek Squad.
Yes, sir.
So we were just talking to my boy, Kenny Vasquez. He is a dog breeder, and he does such good work. Please look up Super Saiyan Bullies. Find him. He really will give you the pet that you want. They're friendly, and they also have that tough exterior.
Feel like you want me to say something, but I'm not going to.
I kind of did. It didn't work like that.
Beautiful dogs and such.
Yeah,
and
Super
things.
Saiyan Bullies.
Yes.
So,
Saiyan. They've
also,
eaten their sensu beans.
damn right they was.
Fuck yeah.
So, also, Redline Radio. They want me to shout them out a whole lot. Our shows are supposed to be on the platform. They're not. I'm looking for a commercial from them. It's not there.
Damn.
So, Redline Radio. Please show some love, because I've showed up on your shows. We have things in line.
Don't pander, man. Stop that.
All right, no more pandering. So we had skipped our news stories. We ended with you saying that, hold on, Hillary Swank looks like Elliot Page. You also said that.
Who also looks like Joseph Levitt. Like, those are
Joseph Levitt.
Those are three of the same people. I'm putting it out right now. That's like celebrity conspiracy.
What?
Like, one day that's going to come to light. You guys will be like, dude, Jarrod broke that shit.
Dude, that is like a crazy Inception. The movie Elliot Page is in.
She's not in that because that's Joseph Levitt. Look that shit up. That's why I think you're mistaken.
It's both of them.
They're both in it?
She's the
Maybe that's why I get them confused.
She's the one that like builds the dream.
Now I'm like totally mind blown. I feel like they're both in that movie.
They're both in the movie.
Damn, maybe that's why I always got them confused. I was like, they look like each other. I thought they were the same person. Like,
check this out. Elliot Page is the character that goes into the dream world with Leo DiCaprio.
Okay.
John Levitt is the guy that's in the hallway that ties up everybody with an extension cord for a drop. They're two different people.
Maybe I thought that was inside. They were already being incepted when that happened. I felt like that was the same person, dude. I can't see anybody else in either of those roles. I see both of them. It's nuts.
I can't believe we even just stumbled back into this argument.
Dude, because that is an argument. No, that is an argument. I think that's real.
It's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
They're probably in some of the same scenes together. But if they're not, I feel like they are the same person.
Dude, you are full-blown R-worded.
What?
Retarded.
Oh, yeah. My whole life. Never mind.
Elliot Page is not fucking...
I don't know. Are they both in the same scenes, though? We have to watch the movie now, and if they're not in the same scenes together, I feel like you're being duped, and I feel like I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
For anyone watching the show and happen to have watched Inception, please.
If you could send us a scene where they're both standing there together,
well,
that'll debunk everything. But until then, those are all the same people.
What? No, they're not. Hillary Swank. Hillary Swank is not Elliot Page.
Or is she?
No.
Or is he?
Over it.
Or is who?
We're going in the new news stories. Okay?
That guy doesn't look happy.
No. That's Elliot Page. No. We're not doing Elliot Page. We're not
incepting ourselves.
We're
anymore.
done with the Inception.
Yes.
I'm a passport bro. This is from, let me go to the full article. The New York Post. I'm a passport bro. We want traditional wives, not mail order brides.
So what's a passport bro, though? Because I don't know what that. I know what a mail order is.
Here's what I learned being a passport bro. Being a single American guy in South America, I sometimes post stuff like that, or this. And my comments get crazy. People get mad.
So it looks like he went out to another country and he was slaying pussy.
Stop dating women in the United States altogether.
Didn't completely believe it when people said, "Oh, they're so different." They are so different.
Oh,
way easier to.
This is what,
dude. I might be a passport bro too. I understand what they're saying, dude.
This is what's going on. So,
dude, we don't want that shit to come to us. We want to go to that shit.
Being an American dude, you're not gonna work with American girls, so you gotta hit the world.
Yes.
You got to go show the world.
Dude, jet set.
What? I'm going to show the world, Craig.
If every dude in America knew that all they had to do was get a passport to get laid, dude, there'd be no dudes in America anymore. Like, women can have this shit. Fuck you guys.
So passport bros is becoming a thing to where you get your passport, you go out to another country.
Yeah,
and you're not even looking for a wife. That's what the one guy said. He said, I'm not looking for a wife, bro. I'm trying to get out here and see the world.
Yeah, dude.
Doesn't
I like
it kind of sound like, are dudes taking back the girls' move?
They might be. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. But not in America. Like, we're getting out of America to do that.
Hold on. This girl tweeted, how is that different than a mail order bride?
Because you get to travel the world too. Like, what are you talking
this
about?
Is men becoming the mail order bride.
Yes.
They want an American man.
Yeah. Dude,
they want an American.
Ship me off, baby. Ship me off. Like, I'm going. My next wife will be.
How is this different from a mail order bride? Let's listen to these guys speak again.
In America, you've been sold a lie. This is the real world.
Dude, this is totally the real world.
Here's what I learned being a passport bro. Being a single American guy in South America, I sometimes post stuff like that, but this, and my comments get crazy. People get mad.
Look at that butt cheeks.
Yeah.
That's a nice butt. How is this different from mail order bride? Look at this black dude. Watch, he's about to be like, nah.
Stop dating women in the United States altogether.
Yeah.
Stop dating women in the
people say,
United States altogether.
I say that too, dude. If you just have to, like, if you have to take a woman out in the United States, they're like, you're going to buy me this. You're going to buy me that. You're saying I could buy a passport for $200. I'm one dinner out, one dinner down. like,
Dude,
come
hold
on.
Hold on.
Damn, that sounds like
Hold on.
the
Check
odds
this
are in
out.
my favor.
Check this out. So, I'm in the dating scene. I am a single white male. American. An American single white male. That's what I file all my taxes.
Preach.
Dating out here is so damn scary.
Why though? What makes it scary?
Because
just crazy
I know
bitches or like
everything that you was just saying. You got to do all these things. You about to go out of your way. You're about to get this one.
Yes, and you know it. I know what you're gonna say. I know what happens next. I'm a man, bro.
When
Been there.
When you do all these things for the girl, and you get the girl, and then you realize it's not a girl.
Oh, that wasn't where I thought you were going with it. Like, it's usually like you're scared you're gonna grab a dick.
Dude, how prevalent is that now?
Only on TV. I swear I've never seen it in real life. I feel like media tells you things, and like I never once see it.
I'm just
maybe
gonna
like
be
once
honest.
in a while where I think it is, but not really. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not prevalent.
In my parking lot earlier, I saw a 6'3" man boy, or not a man boy, a boy girl.
Yeah, but you're calling it that because you understood that's what it was. Do you understand? Like these man boys or whatever. Some look totally fucking real. You know.
This has been covered on the show before.
But I still feel like there's indicators that where you're like, wait a second, this dude's kind of acting like me. Like we could be boys. Like.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
You know?
Like there is usually
like there'd be
an
no
indicator.
attraction on that level. You know what I'm saying? Where it'd be like, this dude's acting just like me, and I'm calling it a dude, but like it would be a chick or whatever. But I think you'd know maybe.
And prior to you would find it out just through body language and stuff.
And maybe just to prove like a point or whatever, we should have like find like maybe two. And like two chicks, and then they sit here and have an interview, and then we guess.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
So hold on.
Like, can you fool me?
We can do this on the fly. Hold on. Let me actually.
What, you're gonna call?
Hold on. No, I'm not gonna call. Let me switch to everybody can see my screen. Let's go to YouTube and Maury. Maury transgender. Is this a man or a woman?
Yeah, man.
All right. Is it like one of those things where you have to guess and you don't know yet on the show?
Yes.
Okay. With
This
that,
is the old school one. I think
that
this
chick
is,
right there.
This is somebody in the crowd. This is on Maury.
Yeah.
Maury Povich.
No, wait. That's not Maury right there.
This is early Maury.
That's Geraldo.
No.
Are you sure?
Petite, but just her facial figures. I can just tell she's a woman. That's a woman.
Oh,
that's
Maury.
Maury.
That knows.
That's
Maury.
Maury.
That's Maury.
That's how he looks right now for sure.
A lie detector test proves that you were bullshit.
I told you. Okay, so this is Maury. All right. Is this a boy or a girl?
All right, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Florida.
Dude, hold on.
Welcome Danielle.
Danielle.
All right,
We got
Danielle's
Danielle coming out.
That is.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, I remember these shows.
Is that a boy or a girl?
That's a dude.
Is it a dude?
It's
Why?
got
Why?
because like it has a like she has a masculine face, so that's the only reason I'm saying it. Like,
what is masculine about this face?
like it looks like Dolly Parton's brother.
Dolly Parton's brother. So let's live check that.
Let's see if I'm right.
That's the fun thing about doing a stream, is that you can just look for it's Dolly Parton's brother, Randy.
Yeah, and he was just wearing a dress that day, like. in
No,
shade.
that's a Texas dress up.
Yeah. You
got the
I'm saying
pearls on the
Maury video.
lapels.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a dude.
Yeah, that's a dude. I feel
The
like.
best part of being female is having men.
Yeah, and listen to that voice.
That's a dude. That's a dude.
The best part of being a female is I'm not one. I'm just pretending.
The best part about
Yeah, like talks like Macho Man, like, ooh yeah, brother.
The jaw structure.
The jaw structure.
You can tell.
Jaw structure.
Geez, I've never heard of that. You know,
I would have
I've
said
heard
that.
of Adam's apples, but I never heard of jaw.
I said the jaw structure too.
Yeah. Who has a
No, that
You
looks
did
like,
say face.
yeah, like a masculine face.
I think that might be a girl.
And the one
I
from
think
the
they're
goal,
confusing us.
Okay, we'll find
Nah,
out, ladies and
that might be a girl, but
That's a
you can
dude.
never tell with
That's
Chinese.
the dude.
I know,
And
I
that's
always
the
say that
hot
too.
Dude, you're gonna fuck.
Because anybody with Chinese eyes is hard to tell.
I'm going for the girl they keep showing, the Chinese girl. I think it's a girl. And
The best part about being a woman is
It's a
being
dude.
soft like silk
Yeah.
and sexy like satin.
yeah, because I wasn't.
say like,
like- yeah.
That's a dude, for sure.
What do you think?
Male.
And how do we know this?
Body language.
But I gotta try to switch up the camera. I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't fuck with us too much, dude. So let me go forward in this video.
Yes, so we can see. We picked the first two, right? So we'll
And
see.
I'm
what-
calling the Chinese girl that we kept getting a glimpse of. I want it to be a girl, because I could get tricked by that Chinese girl.
Only because you want to date that girl.
Even if it's a transgender.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you know,
But, like,
people like what they like, man. Not knocking it. Like,
all right, hold on. Let me skip forward a little bit. We're back into Maury.
Defined, you know. Deltoids too defined. You ever
This
seen those
dude
women's
said,
weightlifting
I'm in.
contests on ESPN? Yeah.
they said
I don't know,
deltoids
it's
too defined.
Just too cut. Okay. Here's
No, I saw a
Amber,
chick that was
Amber.
super ripped the other day. Like,
Doesn't that look like at the time, this is like the early 90s, maybe mid 90s. These look like average chicks of that time. That's a
Well, my best qualities are.
oh yeah,
Well, you probably figured
that's
that
definitely
out.
Jenny McCarthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a dude though, but
Yeah.
it's Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, dude.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like nailing it. All these dudes
Yeah.
are nailing it.
Yes.
They're all dudes. Every last one of them are dudes. They're totally dudes. Look at this hot ass dude.
My best quality
That's
is
the
my
same one.
honesty, and that-
That's the same person.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna say that's a dude. Like
But
that's what
you-
we're trying to find out.
But you did say the same thing as the person in the audience. They said the jawline, the facial structure.
Yeah.
You said the same thing. You was like, look at that face.
Yeah.
You could tell that's a dude.
And now I'm also gonna say because she don't have no thighs. Like that's dude thighs too.
But that wouldn't scare you in the dating pool. What would you do in that predicament?
See, I don't know if I'd be scared. I'd just kind of be like, maybe you should have
What if that-
told me, but I'm out. You
What
know,
if
like
that person was aggressive?
What if they can beat me up? Like, yeah, dude, that's like a whole new like twist on it. Like this man violently manhandled my butthole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dressed as a woman. Yeah, dude, that puts a whole different spin on it.
Come over here.
Any of these people could be aggressive.
The guy's doing a little thing.
For sure.
That's a woman? Yes.
He said that's a woman. He said,
Nah.
I love that lady. And that's the one we've all called out from the beginning.
Damn. No, I think that one
And
the most
she made
is
the
not.
cut. She made the cut. Because I skipped way forward. Now look at this hot chick dude.
Oh, hot, maybe.
Because they make every word look like a kiss.
What's Erica wearing?
Erica's doing a more on sort of like a S&M.
It's crazy that Maury was doing this shit so long ago, and like now it's like a relevant thing where people are.
It's very relevant now.
Now, if that would end up being,
dude.
If that would end
hold
up
on.
being a dude, I would be shocked, and I
Hold
would be like,
on.
maybe a dude can turn me on.
Dude. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
Just look at it.
like, and maybe it's just because what she's wearing. Like, dudes know what dudes like, so she put on some,
That's what
real
I'm saying.
nice.
Why you put on the Catwoman costume?
Right, like you knew. That's more like X-Men, like to me. You know what I'm saying?
Catwoman
Like
was
Storm.
she was in X-Men and Spider-Man. That's the Catwoman outfit and Batman.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of superhero. Let's
No,
be
that's-
real. All
that's-
superhero costumes in black probably kind of look like that.
Yeah,
Just
you're
depends
right.
how low cut.
Actually, The Matrix came out at this time. And,
Right, but if that is a dude, I want to see his boobs. 'Cause they're nice. No lie. Beautiful work.
that dude has some hot hoops.
Just a feeling I got.
Just the feeling you get. Okay, fine. Here is Go.
That's the feeling he gets. He got a feeling.
Oh yeah.
That's the dude. We've been calling everybody else
And
dudes.
because they're trying to trick us, like all these are just really hideous chicks, and like just that one, like to make a point.
Asians always get me.
That's what I said. Every
them
time
are
it's
the
because of
trickiest.
the eyes, because they have really feminine eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
they
I think
can
that
do
throws
whatever.
you off.
No, it's the eyes makes it look feminine, but then if they add in like the glamour.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
I mean, we have a tradition here in New York. It's called New York.
Is that a
Classic.
dude?
That's kind of a play on it. I mean, now it's.
I mean, I don't know. That's a small body frame. Look at this tummy right here. That is a natural woman tummy.
You think?
Yes.
'Cause I feel like that looks like she's been like eating too many burgers, drinking too many beers.
No, this
beating
is a
his
mom.
wife, beating her wife.
This is a mom. This is a mom right here. They get the pouch like a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, and I'm not mad at ladies for that.
I
If you're
don't-
out
I
there and
don't
you got a
hate
little
it.
pooch,
I
like
don't
that's a
hate it.
good thing. Yeah,
It's
like,
great.
Yeah.
I also don't mind like
Cause I know if you got a pooch, you got some thighs. You know what I'm saying?
when I was younger, I used to want them clean shaven, and now I kind of think I want the design there.
Oh, it has to be cut into like Playboy bunny or something.
No, like the bunny is fun. That's fun. That is fun. But like the strip there, the landing strip, things like that, it's kind of hot. I don't know.
No,
I've been kind of taking a liking to that.
Yeah. I like it. Just like that must be a.
I think that's a girl. I think this is a girl.
I think I'll agree with you on that. Maybe
I
could see it.
definitely think that's a girl.
Do you think we're gonna be shocked at the end of all of this? Like,
Yes.
damn, we were totally wrong, and
Yes.
now we want to bang dudes.
Yes. And then we're gonna bang each other.
You know,
next
on the after show.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
You're right. We're making one now, only if you want to see it.
No Outlet Live.
Crossover bathing suits sort of
Still into orange and gold down there.
Oh, hold
yeah,
on.
it's the whole tropical
I
feeling.
think
you get
some
to
of my
Miami,
sound
it's
effects
soft
are
and
driving
flowing,
the program
as well as
crazy.
her hair and her body is just gorgeous. It's got a very tropical, soft look.
Here is Judy, everybody.
Now Judy is giving you also
Here is
again
Vicky,
sort of a
everybody.
new. Now Vicky's giving you. Wow, there we go.
Oh, this is
Vicky's giving you a really outrageous nightclub look. This is kind of a fantasy creation.
Women
she's
don't
come up
have
with
that bad a
beautiful
fashion
green hair
sense.
sets.
That's a man.
This would work in New York.
Yeah, she would definitely get into any club for free.
Absolutely. Here's
Like if I was
Diane,
gonna wear a
Diane.
dress, it would be that
One
one.
of
So
our
I
guests.
know that's a man.
As a young boy.
That was a little boy they just showed.
See that?
They're about to show the person that was that boy.
The chick with the one we just literally
The
saw
one
with
that I
dress.
said was the chick.
Yeah, the one I said I would wear that dress. It's that,
Who
the
has an
green
idea?
dress.
What did you say? Stand right up. What did you say?
The skateboard, Diane?
Do I think that's Diane with a skateboard? Uh-huh. You think Diane was a boy? Really? Who do you think?
That's a boy.
I
feel it
in the
in my
orange
heart.
right here?
I think they're all boys.
Probably we're over here like, well, that's the hottest boy. Like that
Yeah,
must be a
dude.
chick. Like
Yeah.
they're like, nope, gotcha. Like, fuck you, Maury.
That's how he got us.
I
That's how
told
he
you it
got
was
us.
her. Like,
Yeah. It's obvious.
yeah.
Gays make it obvious.
But does
Gays
she?
can
Well-
the gays ever be
My mother's gonna be laying on the floor right now.
the type to withhold
My name's Vicky.
from
I'm
telling
Indianapolis,
the
Indiana.
world
I work for a
how they
photographer
get
and a
down?
receptionist, and I'm an
You know what I
entertainer
mean?
there as well at the
Like
Club
when you
Cabaret.
talk to like the fellas, when you're chilling with the bros, it's like you ate ass, and everybody's like, no, I didn't eat ass. But everybody,
But you
kinda-
know everybody did. I mean,
Everybody
it's known.
kinda
I
did.
feel like
Everybody
you-
kind of
yeah.
did. So like with the gays, they be out there. They just be like, yeah, I get down like that. Could they ever just be like, nah, I don't? I feel like that changed. They used to be in the closet. They're not no more.
Yeah, and I don't think they should. I don't think anybody should ever be like say what you really feel. But I
Yeah.
feel like the more aggressive, like, because I feel like gay dudes are just like dudes. Like if we come across as too aggressive, it's like rapey. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes you're so in my face that I feel like you're being like a little like rapey. You know what I'm saying? Like how chicks feel about dudes. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing. Like just have some tact. We have to, like we have to act in a certain way to get ladies. So
I went to see. I was at 4th Street Hilarities in Cleveland, and I went to see one of the legends. I went to see this comedy show, and before the show, I was waiting for a couple of people to show up. And I went to the bar on the other side of the street, and it was a gay bar. I didn't realize it when I picked the bar.
Yeah.
Go figure. I picked the bar, and I go in there, and I'm chilling. And I think that, like, have you ever heard the term gaydar?
Sure. Like, of course.
Everybody, like, a straight person has gaydar. I can tell when somebody's gay.
Yeah.
I think straight dar, straight dar.
Right.
It's way stronger. Because, like, when I was in this gay bar, I think they looked at me and they was like, they knew, like, this is a straight dude.
Yeah.
Even given that, like, I came in there with a girl, but it seemed like, I don't know.
And they still try to fuck you.
Yeah, and, like, I kept on getting past these
Human
numbers,
nature, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's scary.
Yeah. Or is it?
Let's go back into some news stories.
You're like, let's shit. You're like,
look, a Florida woman's car caught fire with her children inside while she allegedly shoplifted in a mall.
Aw, come on.
Come on. Let's go to this full story. Hopefully, I can get the video of the news story.
Do we need to
covering
see the
this.
video of our kids? Is that what you're saying? Like-
No, that doesn't happen. I don't think.
The news story, the aftermath. But her
I read
kids are like
this.
inside there, dude. That's insane.
Okay, so
Damn. And what if she would look how they spin the news? What if she was in there trying to feed those kids, like shoplifting for that
now
reason?
listen to this.
'Kay.
Listen to this.
Okay.
In Florida, a woman identified as Alicia Moore, 24 years old, parked in a Dillard's parking lot around noon on May 26th. This is according to CNN. She went inside the store where loss prevention personnel watched her and an unknown man shoplift items. For about an hour,
Okay. A little excessive, but what'd she get? Like, you know, she had to get everything on her shopping list.
Just according to the report, Moore was leaving the store while she saw her car engulfed in flames, dropped the stolen merchandise, and ran out of the store.
And her kids were still inside?
This is her vehicle.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
But the kids were still inside?
And
how old were the kids?
The kids were in the car. She left it running. Moore was interviewed and requested an attorney, yada, yada. It's determined what ignited the fire. However, if Moore was not being neglectful, it is unlikely the child would have been injured.
Injured or dead? Did they burn alive or did they put the car out in time?
The kids were rescued.
Okay, that's all I was trying to figure out. How old were they? Like, they couldn't get out themselves? Like, they weren't, like, you know...
Hold on, she's got a
beyond the age of, like, 5.
bond. 48,000 bond. Hold on, let me.
Like, she put them on leashes and, like, locked them up in the car or something? These had to be pretty young kids then, right?
My internet's fucking around right now.
Like...
Oh, come on. I need the rest of the story.
And now you know the rest of the story.
Moore also faced 4 additional charges of petty theft, battery, and assault from previous incidents, and is being held on a $48,000 bond, according to jail records, which this would add to it. What happened was, I read this story earlier, luckily. She went in there, she was stealing for an hour and left her car running with 2 kids in the back seat.
Okay.
I don't know the ages of the children. That's what's really messed me up right here. But obviously, they're not smart enough to just save themselves from a car.
Yeah, so they got to be under 5, you know? Like,
I think they're around that age. 6, 5, something like that. And while she was in there, the car caught fire, and some people in the parking lot ripped the kids out. And then the fire department and then the police showed up, and then everybody showed up and found out, in collaboration with security at this mall in Florida,
that they've been watching these shoplifters for an hour, like, while their car was on fire.
On fire. Which means that, look at this picture. That's their car in the parking lot.
Insane. But that had to be, like, after they pulled the kids out, for sure. Like,
what did the kids get their hands on?
Well, I feel like the mom was probably, like, right before she went in to steal, she, like, was smoking a cigarette. She's like, "Mommy, I'll be right back." Like,
that does look like
the
that.
cigarette in the back seat, like,
because
later
look,
children, like,
look at this. This is
like, who leaves a little kid in a car, like, anyway, started nonetheless.
A 24-year-old.
Yeah.
A 24-year-old.
Yeah.
That's the big thing in this case. That's a 24-year-old.
Okay.
24-year-old shoplifter girl that's already on $48,000 bond.
Yeah. There should have been some red flags
Super
there,
thief,
I'm sure.
Baby mama girl.
Yeah.
She out here for the streets. You know what she listens to? Cardi B. That's what she listens to. Strictly. Oh, shit.
While her children are in the car.
Yeah. And that's what caught the car on fire. That wet ass pussy.
Yep. That is a banger for sure. That's that fire.
Woman arrested in Washington after refusing treatment for tuberculosis.
Wait, what?
TB. Are you familiar with TB? Let me delete
maybe
a bunch
clue
of these
me
stories.
about.
TB is something from the Wild West days. You would get TB back in the day.
So we don't get it anymore?
No.
Because we have a vaccine or something?
Yes, there's vaccines.
Gotcha.
Let me go to where this is on the Hill. A woman was arrested in Washington after refusing treatment for tuberculosis for a year. Now, this is... Oh, what is this?
Now,
is this regarding the case? No, that's Ukraine.
What is tuberculosis? Like, what are the symptoms, the signs, like,
so
stuff
what
like
happens
that?
is it's... You remember how they expected COVID?
Yeah.
Tuberculosis is that. It's a thing that hits you in the lungs and it fucks your whole body immediately.
Okay.
And when you come in contact with it, it's extremely contagious. So we eliminated it. We found a
Yeah.
way to get rid of it like
Dude,
we did
somehow we
polio.
always do so quick.
No, it wasn't quick. People are dying from TB forever.
Yeah.
And it's very rare that you get it anymore because that's something like, you get a shot for that when you're born.
Right.
That's one of them kinds of problems.
Yes.
TB.
But if it took so long to get that vaccine and all other vaccines, how come the COVID vaccine came in less than a year? You know what I'm saying? Like, that seems a little
This person
suspect.
thought this. We
Yeah.
are hopeful she will choose to get the life-saving treatment she needs to treat her tuberculosis, the department said. They jailed this woman because she said, I'm not getting vaccinations.
Yeah, probably because it ain't doing shit to her and it's not spreadable, and she's trying to spread the word, and they're like, no, people can't know vaccines are fake.
TB is different. It's been studied for hundreds of years.
Maybe.
COVID was only studied for like 3 months. And
That's
they
what I'm
came
saying.
out with a thing. 300 years is different.
Yes.
You
but
know
did
what I
you
mean?
study it? Anything
I've
could be
read
true.
stories like this. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not vaccinated.
Me either. Well, I mean, vaccinations from when you're born.
Did we just ruin the podcast?
Did we just become best friends?
The department said months ago that the woman had refused to take the life-saving medication that she needs and did not stay in isolation. Now, that's another weird thing is the terminology. Needs. Needs. You should.
Yeah.
You should, or perhaps you maybe you oughta.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
you
we're
oughta do
forcing
that.
you. Yeah.
But they're like, you need this.
Yes.
Maybe that was the wrong approach on their end.
Yeah, probably. It always is.
A judge held the woman in civil contempt for violating the order that she takes the medication or goes into isolation and issued the arrest warrant for her to be taken into custody after March 3rd. The department said this case marks only the third time in the past 20 years that it needed to seek a court order to detain a potentially contagious patient.
Potentially, though. You know what I'm saying?
Potentially.
Like, has it spread anywhere else? But that's what I'm saying. That's why
do
maybe
we
they're
want
like
TB back? Because we do know through history that
But
TB was a serious problem in the Wild West days.
Okay, but I feel like even, if there's one single case that they know of on Earth
that
and
she traded to.
It's not spreading to anybody else, dude. If it spreads to somebody else, shoot them both, and then we know that experiment was bad.
It's said that people can die from tuberculosis if they do not get treatment, and they can unnecessarily expose others to the virus.
They say that, but did this chick, because she's like patient zero, you know what I'm saying? We know where patient zero was. Like,
when we face challenges with a person who does not want to take the medication or isolate, we connect with family members, friends, and people in their community to help. We work to remove any barriers that may be in the way of them getting treatment they need, the statement said. It is curious. It's quite the curious predicament.
Yes. Only in my mind.
I think we got time for a couple more news stories here.
Right.
Let me pull up this. What do we got here? ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski explains how the new NBA rule could impact Jay Morant's punishment. Are you familiar with Jay Morant?
I'm not familiar with basketball in general.
Okay.
Still didn't say
So
that.
Jay Morant. That's not him. Jay Morant is this kid. Actually, let me pull up something. His dances are famous on video games and all kinds of shit. The dude just got $200 million.
He's a basketball player and known more for his dancing.
He's known for dancing and he can hoop very well. He's very young. He just had videos exposed of him doing gang affiliation stuff and pulling out guns.
Okay.
And the NBA is conflicted about this young fella.
But why? Because that's the message the NBA has been like.
It does.
Throwing out the whole time. You know, like, do basically, you know, we're gonna back people who will destroy, you know, the country, and I don't think. Like, even Nike at this point has a very good
Memphis
look.
Grizzlies
You know what
star
I'm
John
saying?
Morant has been suspended for a second
Let me make sure that this is on the full screen.
time after once again appearing to flash a gun on social media. The video circulated on Saturday night. It shows Morant with what appears to be a handgun while he's riding in a friend's car. Yesterday, the Grizzlies said they were aware of the video and suspended Morant from all team activities
just this video?
pending league review. In March, Morant was suspended for 8 games after he was seen.
Okay, so this is the story behind him. He had this incident where he got caught on Instagram Live flashing a pistol. A lot of
Why would that matter?
It became turmoil in all kinds of different situations of his $200 million that he just got signed to Memphis for. He's like, he's looking to be a future Steph Curry, LeBron James. He's a future name.
I understand.
But he's out here doing gang affiliated stuff.
Yes.
So now that there's a new rule, as the basketball world continues to await the NBA commissioner Adam Silver about a disciplinary decision on John Morant, an insider this Friday uncovered that an intriguing piece of information may place a role in determining the severity of his punishment. Due to a new NBA rule that requires players to play 65 regular season games in order to be eligible for postseason awards, believes a 17-game suspension is an interesting length for Silver and the league to consider. So they may actually butt him out of getting awards. He won't get MVP of the year.
For 17 games they're going to try to give him?
Which is kind of odd because 17 games in the... As much as I know basketball, it's like 100.
Well,
it's a lot of games a season.
Yeah.
They play all year.
Yeah. Like
17 games shouldn't be too bad.
But still, like for that,
being a gangbanger and flashing guns.
Well, you don't know any of that. That's all hearsay.
That was him. This
like,
is all.
No. Him with the gun, fine. Like whatever. But what in what context? You know what I'm saying?
That's what the discussion is.
Yes, and like
the context, hip hop music, and he's like,
yeah. Like, how do you know he wasn't filming like a video for TikTok? You know. And then later they just I would just edit that shit real quick and be like, look, this was the TikTok video. To be like, for something funny, you know, making a comedy video, and be like, now you can't say anything.
But like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Put a pew pew sound or something in the video. And be like, yeah, that's all I was trying to do. Just pew pew.
What I can tell you about John Morant, is that Jordan ain't never done that move. He ain't never did that move. He never did the gang and guns route. Where is it? I see you looking. Jordan ain't never done that move. This is from athlonsports.com. Yeah, Athlon Sports.
Jordan never did that move.
Yeah, Jordan ain't never did that move. He never did the flashing guns and stuff like that. You know what he did? He hit the court and he got some fucking money. That's what he did.
Yes.
The whole time. He said, I'm about to show up.
Talk shit the whole time.
I'm about to ball on everybody and I'm going to be a piece of shit. I'm going to say the worst thing to you that you ever had said to you, and
That's
I'm about to ball on you, and then I'm going to bet against you. That's the game, baby. And you can't ever
But
bet.
still, that dude, like, I don't see a problem with what, like, there's no 17-game suspension for that, I don't feel like.
All right. So Morant's good in Jarrod's book. No issues. A lot of people are conflicted. I don't really care either way.
Like,
that kid, he's young. I think, you know what my real idea on this guy. He's 22 years old. That's what a lot of people discuss.
Yeah.
He's going to grow up. I think if he's that talented on the court, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. He may grow up and be like, oh, yeah, I was acting stupid as a kid, what yada, yada. But now I'm in the millionaire club.
Yes.
I'm out here doing millionaire things. And
may, grow out of that phase. It's always a phase, for sure.
There's a phase. When I was 22, and if I got $200 million when I was 22, I would have been the biggest news story still.
Right. And I feel like, if he was... I totally forgot what I was going to say. It's all right. I lost my train of thought.
I just really wish... I hope that he has like an OG around him. Somebody that's older and has been through a lot of life that tells him, like, bro, be a little smarter than that.
For sure.
You can't do that no more. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because now it's costing you millions of dollars.
Yes,
and
exactly.
You're in the millionaire club. Now you're out here collecting, and you're trying to meet up and be on the barbershop with LeBron.
Yes.
The biggest fucking...
You can't do that.
Yeah. You can't be out here acting crazy.
Just looking silly.
So, on PCMag.com, got ADHD or anxiety, you may you may want to avoid Apple's rumored VR headset. Have you played VR?
No, I've never tried it.
Dude, I have to tell you that VR is one of the funnest. Like, when it comes to video game stuff, VR already has an edge that no other console can come even close to.
Right. But is it just like, so you're standing in place? Like, how do you move? Like, say you're like walking around and stuff. How do you do all that? Like, how do you move?
You can
things?
joystick your moving like you're on a console.
Gotcha.
But you're also looking around in 3D space.
Dude, I would be like walking into stuff and everything. I feel like it tricked my mind.
It does.
Yeah.
It does trick your mind.
Yeah.
But you set up like an area. So like, let's say I emptied the bed out of my living room.
And then you just have to trust that area is going to stay empty. No dogs, no kids, no bullshit.
You do need an empty area.
That sounds dangerous in my house.
But if you get a second to be able to do VR, it's crazy how much it will immerse you into a world. You do enter a world.
Yeah,
it's like The Matrix. It's like the movie.
That, yeah.
It's like the movie The Matrix. They plug you in and you're in there. Dude, I played a game called Super Hot. That was my
Super Hot.
Dude, Super Hot is the game on VR.
Okay.
On the Oculus. And how it starts is you in real life you put on a VR headset.
Yeah.
In the game you walk into a room, this tiny little room with like Windows 98 computers everywhere.
Nice.
And
classic.
And you put on a VR headset. You inception yourself into VR to start.
So you're in VR, playing in VR.
Dude.
And we're actually living in VR right now. I feel like when I die, I'm going to take off my VR headset and everybody's going to be like, oh, hey, you're just getting finished playing the game. It's only been 6 hours.
Like, bro, you've been in there for a little bit. How you feel?
Yeah, you like pull off the VR headset. Your wife's like, you've been playing that shit for 6 hours. Get off right now. You're like, dude, I
Everybody
lived a
ate
lifetime.
pizza an hour ago.
Yeah, you missed dinner, you bitch.
It's Mother's Day, you son of a bitch. Yeah. So they're saying that that this Apple version of hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, so what's the release that's going to be different?
Have a pacemaker or migraines? Apple's upcoming mixed reality headset may not be for you. So if you have heart issues, you can't use it. All of these video games, even with the regular console,
right?
Xbox, PlayStation, they most of the games will warn you if you have epilepsy. If you have epilepsy, these games are going to harm you.
That's probably like a huge issue.
Huge frame rates, crazy stuff is going on. It flashes a lot. But now they're saying that if you have a pacemaker or migraines, this is going to actually hurt you because of how Apple is about to submerge our reality.
Oh, you were gonna say it.
Dude, our reality is going to go into a headset. Apple is going to master it like it did the phones and the TVs and the apps.
Yeah.
And they're going to do something wild because VR is already a thing. People are out doing super cool stuff in VR worlds.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's like full fun gaming.
But that's how, like, you know, it will be Matrix style like that, because that's how it starts. Like the metaverse and stuff is the beginning. Like you'll jump on that bandwagon, and eventually we won't leave our houses. They'll feed us through tubes and shit. Like, dude, you just want to stay.
Would you take the red pill or the blue pill?
If you could live forever in VR with, you know, the VR community or whatever, would you? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like, if they were like, dude, you could live your life forever if you just put on this VR headset and we put you in this, like, vial for, like, 1,000,000 years. Like, would you live in VR?
But
I feel like that's where we're going, and everybody will eventually, as soon as you're born, will be, like, linked in.
If you remember in The Matrix, when he takes the red pill, that's like it became like a MAGA thing, red pill.
Yes.
It was based off of the story that he took the red pill. It let him get disconnected from the real world.
Okay.
And we were batteries. And he was actually fed. He was like an adult male in a capsule.
Yeah.
That was just extracting.
That was the red pill, and then the blue pill was him waking up.
Back in the
I don't
Matrix.
remember. I've seen The Matrix so long ago.
The blue pill is you wake up back in your bed and you don't remember our conversation, Men in Black style, where you just wake up and you continue your life. How it is. Food tastes good and you know that it's real food.
Thing, like, yeah.
But when you get the red pill, you realize you're getting fed through tubes and you're eating the...
Yeah.
In that movie, they say that...
So when you get the red pill, that's the truth. That's why they say that shit. Oh,
and they
it makes
disconnect
sense
you
now.
from it so that you could sit back and look at what the truth is.
Yeah. Dude, we are. Every movie tells us, like, things about our future and where we're going, and, like, that shit's crazy. If you see it in the movies, that shit's real.
Dude, that's true. And with that being said, this has been No Outlet Live. You could always email the show at NoOutletLive@yahoo.com. You could call or text at 216-647-0064. Find the show everywhere. We will be streaming live very soon. Shout out to everybody that we've been in collaborative efforts with, and we will see you next time. Oh, hold on. And do you have a send-off?
No. Are you still talking to me?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I thought you said this was the end of everything.
Up so bad. It is the end of everything.
What's a send-off?
The send-off is where we're at, and I love you guys. We'll talk to you later.
I didn't want to swim, but guess what? God did.
God did.
We'll see you next time. This has been No Outlet Live.